welcome back to my channel. Today I have nothing planned, no idea what I'm about to film, but I just figured I would sit down and film something. So I was actually just watching Kathleen Lights and she inspired me. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm actually supposed to be in class right now, so I kind of feel bad that I'm not there, but I just have zero motivation. Being a senior in college and literally this being my last semester, like, you cannot pay me to go to class half the time. I just don't care anymore. I think I'm just going to look through Instagram and see if I get inspired by anything. I actually have to cheer the basketball game later and I have practice later, so it can't be anything too crazy. First thing I see is Amber Dean. If y'all don't follow her, I freaking love her. She has this like super sultry, like smoky eye, just like a nude lip. It's definitely an option. Gonna bookmark that. And if y'all can't tell, I'm super sunburned right now. I went to my boyfriend's baseball game on Sunday. Literally 65 degrees outside. Got back so burnt. I am a tomato. Kind of hurts to move my face right now. Ooh, this one girl I'm so obsessed with on Instagram. Her name's Abby Christopher. She's beautiful and is so good at makeup. I think I'm gonna have to do something inspired by her. Should I try a cut crease? I feel like that's a little too vicious for GT basketball. Gosh, I don't know. Okay, I actually think I'm gonna go for something pretty natural, really focusing on my skin and trying to build up my lashes and go like light on the eyes. So we shall see how that goes. Like even my lips got sunburnt. Love it. The primer I'm gonna use is just the Nivea Men Post Shave Balm. I stopped using this for a while because I kind of thought that it was giving me bumps on my face and I was having a reaction to it. But I was also using so many other products at the time. So I decided I'm gonna give it another shot. For foundation, I think I'm gonna use one of my old favorites, the Makeup Forever HD foundation, and mix it in with a little bit of L'Oreal Infallible so I can make sure I get this burn covered up. And I'm just blending this out with the Real Techniques complexion sponge.
We are dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. Search but you stay lost.
For concealer, I'm gonna use the Maybelline Fit Me like freaking always, but this time in shade 10. I usually use 15 Fair. This one's a little bit darker.
We are reaching for the stars, but we're making this too hard, and I wonder where you are. Mysterious, that's the part you always show, 'cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow.
For powder, I'm gonna use one of my old favorites, the NYX HD Finishing Powder. It's kind of like a yellowy shade, like a banana shade, so that it brightens underneath your eyes. And I'm just gonna put this wherever I put that concealer. Alright, I think I'm just gonna move straight on to contour and blush and highlight and everything. One of my friends, hint hint, Ali Trevino, she was talking about how her Wet n Wild contour palette broke the other day, and it reminded me how much I love this. So that's what I'm going to use today, and I'm just going to pretty much just use the contour shade. This yellow shade's a lot like the NYX one, which I easily could just use this one. And also this contour palette is in the Dolce de Leche shade. They have another one, but I like this one the best. And always when I am like contouring or bronzing, I always make sure that I like put down the color and then blend it up. You don't want to blend it down into your jawline, because then that's when you can look a little muddy with bronzer. And then put it over the sunburn, you know, so then it's like a tan, not a burn. I feel like the other side's gonna need a lot more to even it out. Hate how you can see my floor, my book bag. Whatever. Make sure you go on your neck. So I don't really need to contour my nose because it is so small, but I always like to add color to the center of my face since there's so much color on the outer parts of my face already. So I'm just adding like a little bit. I changed my mind. Actually, I'm going to use this banana shade in the palette. I'm going to use this to clean up my contour. So just get a decent amount of the powder and just run it right underneath the contour shade. For blush, I'm using my Wet n Wild Apricot in the middle. I don't even care that I use this all the time because I just love it so much. Especially looks good when I am burnt and I like just want to look like sun-kissed. And I'm using this on a Morphe E4 brush. This is one of Jaclyn Hill's favorite blush brushes. So like obviously it's really good. I like was creeping on her Twitter last night, saw that like she actually is coming out with her own makeup line at the end of the year. And I was like, what? Like, you know those products are gonna be freaking amazing. So I just really feel like having like a bright highlight right now. So I'm gonna use the Balm's Mary Luminizer. This brush is seriously so amazing for a highlighter. It's so easy to like pack on the colors. Where is my eyeshadow brush? Where is... Just decided to go in with this Kathleen Lights palette and take these two lighter shades. First the matte one to set my lid, and then I'm taking the lightest shimmery shade and basically just putting this all over my lid because I really do want to keep this pretty light. I think I'm gonna go and darken up my lash line a little bit. So I'm gonna take this gray shade from the palette and a Morphe M432, which is just a flat liner brush, and just pack this as close to the lash line, focusing in the outer corner. Go back in with that 217. Then I'm actually gonna take it onto my lower lash line and connect it again just on the outer edges. Once I had that gray blended out, I went back in with the black in the palette and just deepened it up a little bit. Now with one of the shadows that I made myself, which is this one right here. Vibrant shimmery shade. I'm gonna put this in my inner corner. Okay, so I just added like a shit ton of individual lashes. I didn't film it though because that literally just took me probably 30 minutes to do, so that would have been forever on camera. For lips, I'm gonna wear ColourPop's Ultra Matte Lipstick in Beeper because this is one of those shades that I wear literally all the time, like every single time I'm going out, but for some reason I never wear it on camera. I'm almost out of this one. Alright, and that is the finished look. I feel like it was a little different than things that I usually do. I usually never have such light colors on my eyes, but I actually really like it. Thank y'all so much for watching, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye.